Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Coastal Alabama Highway 98 Radio, broadcasting once again live from Gulf Shores, Alabama. I'm your host, Rick McCann, and this is a production of Blue Ram Media Group, LLC. Today on the episode, of course, we've got a lot of great new music brought to you from Nashville, Tennessee. We've got the latest news, the latest enhanced weather, upcoming events, and so much more. So let's sit back, relax, and enjoy some of this great music right now on Coastal Alabama's Highway 98 Radio.
Here she comes again, but me and you, we're gonna close the door. We won't let her in, we're not gonna do it like we've done before. Stay here with me, keep a steady beat, but not too loud. She might be listening. Oh, heart, don't fall down. If you do, I might never bring you back around. Heart, take it slow. Don't let her know just how much we really need her now. Heart, don't fall down. She can break me down, but she won't get through if you'll be on your guard when she reaches out. Oh, I'm counting on you not to fall apart. Here comes that touch. We've been missing for such a long, long time. I feel you giving in. Oh, heart, don't fall now. If you do, I might never bring you back around. Heart, take it slow. Don't let her know just how much we really need her now. Heart, don't fall now. Pull it off somehow. This could be our finest hour. Heart, without you, I might not get through it. Don't know if I can do it. Heart, don't fall now. If you do, I might never bring you back around. Heart, take it slow. Don't let her know just how much we really need her now. Heart, don't fall now. Heart, don't fall now. If you do, I might never bring you back around. Heart, take it slow. Don't let her know just how much we really need her now. Heart, don't fall now. If you do, I might never bring you back around.
Mobile Bay Patrol Service, public safety and law enforcement trained with more than 30 years experience here along the Gulf Coast, protecting our people, our property, and our way of life. Give them a call at 251-264-2498. They offer mobile patrol services of churches, businesses, schools, gated communities, condominiums, beach resorts, yacht clubs, and so much more. 251-264-2498. Call today and you will sleep better tonight. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Coastal Alabama's Highway 98 Radio. Broadcasting live from Gulf Shores, Alabama, right here on the beautiful Alabama coast. I'm your host behind the microphone once more, Rick McCann, and I'm so happy to have you here listening with us. Every few weeks I feature a recording artist. Some are new on the scene, others have been around for a while. But this morning, I've got a group that some of you may never have heard, and others of you still love like I do. Sawyer Brown is a country music band that has been around for many, many, many years. First winning the competition show back in 1984 called Star Search. Long before American Idol or any of those other competition shows, these guys won. Mark Miller, the lead vocal and rhythm guitarist, Greg Hobby Hubbard was on the keyboards and the vocals. Bobby Randall, who I believe, and I could be wrong, was from Alabama, played the lead guitar and vocals, and of course Joe Curly Smith was on the drums and Jim Schulten on the bass. Now, these five guys, man, I'll tell you what, they got on that competition show and they raised their voice. I was going to say something else, but they did. They won, and that group went on to sign a deal with Capitol Records in the same year after winning that Star Search competition. The band recorded a number of hits for Curb Records, Capitol Records, and they had a great career. But I'll be honest with you, I don't know what happens. Even though I lived in Nashville for many years and I even was part of the music scene, I don't know really why some people seem to get all the accolades and all the awards, and others, well, they get a few kind of hand-me-downs. Sawyer Brown had a number of number one songs, and they were recognized, but they just didn't have all of the accolades that some of the other groups during that time did. But I got news for you. Mark Miller and his group are still singing, still making hits today. In fact, don't be surprised if in the next couple of months you hear a new record release from him, and they're playing dates all over the country. I'll tell you, Mark Miller is a really good guy, and so is the rest of his group. Now, Sawyer Brown is not his name. Mark Miller is the lead and the founder, and along with the other four members, they got their name, believe it or not, just before they were to go on the show. They were putting some songs together, but they didn't have a group name, and they were driving on the west side of Nashville, and they went by a sign that said Sawyer Brown Street. And they said, that's it. We're going to call ourselves Sawyer Brown. And thus it has been that way since 1984. Well, sit back and relax. We got a lot of things happening today, and that's just one of them. Of course, you probably heard that here in Alabama, we're about to get hit with some snow. No, I'm not making it up. It's true. And you probably noticed here that things are changing weather-wise. It's getting cooler, and the temperature is starting to go down. In fact, in our area, we might even see the 40s in the next 7 to 10 days. So you might want to check the heat. Make sure the furnace is working, or, whatever you got in the house, maybe a fireplace. Make sure you have plenty of wood. It's not going to be cold for long, but there may be a couple of days. Of course, this morning I've got a lot of great music. I've got the extended weather forecast, and of course, news and events. Oh yeah, we got plenty of Christmas events, parades, special holiday stuff. So if you're visiting, you're here at the right time. Well, let's play another song or two. Maybe even Mr. Mark Miller's Story Brown will be up. And you'll hear a few more of his songs during the rest of the show. But maybe, if you've been around country music for a while, or maybe you're old as dirt like me, you remember the competition show. But I look forward to it every week. And this really kind of brings back some memories, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the show today.
There's a hole in this country where its heart used to be, and no glory is divided on fire in the street. They say building back better, make America great. If that's a wave of the future, all I've got to say, stick your progress where the sun don't shine. Keep your big mess away from me and mine. If you leave us alone, well, we'd all be just fine. Stick your progress where the sun don't shine. They invite the whole world to come live in our land and leave our countrymen dying in Afghanistan. They say let go of Jesus, let government say you can have back your freedoms if you do what we say. Stick your progress where the sun don't shine. Keep your big mess away from me and mine. If you leave us alone, well, we'd all be just fine. Stick your progress where the sun don't shine. Shut down our pipelines and they shut down our voices. They shut down our main streets and they shut down our choices. They ban us all over, but it's all over now. 'Cause we figured it out. We ain't backing down. Stick your progress where the sun don't shine. Keep your big mess away from me and mine. If you leave us alone, well, we'd all be just fine. Stick your progress where the sun don't shine. Where the sun don't shine. Where the sun don't shine. Where the sun don't shine.
Looking back now, I'd have done things different. A lot of coulda, woulda, shoulda dones, but I didn't. Now I'm standing alone in the kitchen, just wishing I'd have took the time to listen some more. Held her hand and held every door. Ended every night and started every morning with some kisses. But you can't go back on yesterday. Now I'm right in the middle of too little, too late. Looking back, now I'm the reason that the fire burned out. If anybody let anybody down, it was me. And now I see why she walked down. Looking back, now it's coming in clear and loud through the silence of this empty house. I bet she's kicking up goodbye gravel on her way out of town, and she ain't looking back. choice. She needed a man, but I was just a boy. And now it's just me, in the memory of her leaving me. Just looking back, now I'm the reason that the fire burned out. If anybody let anybody down, it was me. And now I see why she walked down. Looking back, now it's coming in clear and loud through the silence of this empty house. I bet she's digging up goodbye gravel on her way out of town. And she's looking back now. The fire burned out. If anybody let anybody down, it was me. And now I see why she walked down. Looking back, now it's coming in clear and loud through the silence of this empty house. I bet she's picking up goodbye gravel on her way out of town. She's got that compoint whiz with an hammer rolled down. And she ain't looking back now. She ain't looking back now.
Radio on, just for a little noise. Empty house, I just needed to hear the sound of another voice. One more day, they're all running together. One more day, they're all starting to look the same. Ain't no sun, ain't no blue sky. The wind blows cold now that you've gone away. And tomorrow, just like today, there's 100% chance of rain. Yesterday won't go away. It hangs like an angry cloud over me, over and done. There was so little time allowed for all that love. You said it hurt you to give up all my love. Oh, but look what it's doing to me. Ain't no sun, ain't no blue sky. The wind blows cold now that you've gone away. And tomorrow, just like today, there's 100% chance of rain. Ain't no sun, ain't no blue sky.
Coastal Alabama's Highway 98, a Blue Ram Media production. Your local news and 7-day forecast coming up moments away. Well, you may have seen online that they're talking about snow. Not for Colorado, not for Montana, not for Alaska. No, right here in Alabama. Of course, they are not saying that there's going to be feet of snow, but veteran meteorologist Jason Simpson from Birmingham says yes, he believes we will see some snow flurries next week, late into the week, in certain areas of Alabama. Don't get your hopes up, folks. He's not talking about Gulf Shores, but up in the Huntsville area, in the northeastern part of the state, and even in the highest peaks of our state, there could be some snow flurries. As colder air starts streaming into Alabama about a week from now, he says there's more than a slight chance of seeing some white stuff flying around. However, caution, he says, don't buy shovels. There won't be a need for it. Cold weather, moisture in the air definitely could determine whether or not there's snow. Now, according to the National Weather Service, November snow in Alabama, of course, is very, very rare, but not unheard of. The earliest snowfall on record in Huntsville was 4 inches of snow on November the 2nd, 1966. Anniston got almost an inch of snow. That was November the 2nd, also in 1966. Now, Muscle Shoals in the northern west part of the state got 3.5 inches of snow on November the 24th, a few years ago, 1938. And Birmingham, well, they had a 1.4 inches of snow on November the 24th, 1950. Montgomery and Tuscaloosa also had traces of the white stuff in November. Montgomery in 2018 and Tuscaloosa in 2011. Now, a friend of mine lives up on the Gunnersville Lake, and every once in a while, every couple of years, he's the first to send me pictures of snow falling in Alabama. So, is it possible? It is definitely possible, but don't count on it. Not here, and maybe not there either. Does your company, church, business, or school need to get your employees certified in first aid, CPR, and saving a life? Well, guess what? Armor Tech is here on the Gulf Coast. Call them today at 251-264-2498. They will bring the training to you wherever you're at. 251-264-2498. These guys are fantastic. They're paramedics, firefighters. They know their stuff. They'll also teach you AED, stop the bleed, and the use of Narcan. 251-264-2498.
I feel tears welling up cold and deep inside, like my heart's full of big break. And a stab of loneliness, sharp and painful, that I may never shake. You might say that I was taking it hard since you wrote me off with a call. But don't you wager that I'll hide in sorrow when I may lay right down and fall. Now the race is on and here comes pride in the backstretch. Heartache going to the inside. My tears are holding back there. I'm trying not to fall. My heart's out of the running, to love scratch for another sake. The race is on and it looks like heartaches, and the winner loses all. how I lived in fear of waking up each morning, finding that you're gone from me. The sinking pain in my heart for today was the one I hated to face. Somebody new came up to win her, and I came out in second place. Now the race is on, and here comes pride in the backstretch. Heartaches going to the inside. My tears are pooling back there. I'm trying not to fall. My heart's out of the running. True love scratch for another sake. The race is on, and it looks like heartaches, and the winner loses all. On and here comes pride in the backstretch. Heartaches are going to the inside. My tears are holding back there. I'm trying not to fall. My heart's out of the running. True love scratch for another sake. The race is on and it looks like heartaches, and the winner loses all. The winner loses all.
Small town meant to be. My mama loved her, her daddy loved me. We burned up the road between her house and mine. We kissed in her driveway, and by the time I hit the highway, she called to tell me goodnight one more time. And she'd say, love you, miss you, mean it, boy, I'll see you when I'm dreaming. I can't wait to feel you hold me again. Till then I'll be counting down the minutes. I'll be climbing up these walls. Your kiss, I want it, need it. Love you, miss you, mean it, baby.
shut the world off and turn it back to when it was you, me, and whiskey all night long, sinking to the bottom of a country song. Fire burning hot till the last drop's gone. Let's turn it up till we take that black label bus too far. We're saving things to stay in the dark. Ain't nothing as sweet, ain't nothing as strong as you need whiskey all night long. I see you still got that knock it back shot glass, girl, you ain't missed a beat. You already let a little 4-liter slip and your hands are all over me.
And you're already talking dirty, it's only 10:30. We know where it goes from here. I can't find this me in a red wine glass.
Yeah, and I can't find it in a beer. It's you, me, and whiskey all night long, sinking to the bottom of the country songs. Fire burning hot till the last drop's gone. Let's turn it up till we take that black label bus too far. We're saving things to stay in the dark. Ain't nothing as sweet, ain't nothing as strong as you, me, and whiskey all night long. Yeah, baby.
Whiskey all night long. You need whiskey all night long.
Sinking to the bottom of them country songs, turning this house to a honky tonk. Let's turn it up till we take that black label bus too far. Saving things to stay in the dark. Ain't nothing as sweet, ain't nothing as strong as you, me, and whiskey all night long.
Whiskey all night
I don't want to go blind from diabetes.
I don't want to lose a foot or a leg.
I don't want to have kidney failure, so I'm taking control. I'm controlling my diabetes.
It's making a huge difference.
I'm eating healthy and staying physically active.
I'm taking my medicine.
If I can do it, anyone can.
Control your diabetes for life. Call 1-800-438-5383.
You told me not to talk to strangers. You told me not to cross the street without looking both ways.
You told me not to touch the stove. You told me not to do drugs. You told me not to drink and drive.
You gave me so many messages about how to stay safe. Why didn't you keep me safe by properly storing your gun?
Blue Ram Media Group invites you to advertise your business, your service, or even your help wanted ads right here on Coastal Alabama's Highway 98 Radio. With thousands of listeners every single show and tens of thousands who read all of our publications, you'll reach those people that you want to reach, instead of people who don't even read or listen to the product. Contact us at helpdesk at bluerammedia.com today. For just dollars, instead of hundreds or thousands, just a few dollars a day, you'll reach those who are looking for your service or product, or who's looking for a job. Helpdesk at bluerammedia.com. All right, so this morning, once again, I'm sitting here at the news and weather desk like I always do, and I've got plenty of information on the upcoming weather forecast, the scenario, how it's going to play out over the next 10 to 12 days. As we can see, we've got some sun rays in some areas, and of course, we also have some overcast, so that's going to be kind of how it's going to be the rest of the day. Highs right around 79 degrees today, 72 in the overnight. But we do have a chance of a sprinkle here or there, about 10%. Winds coming out of the south-southeast blowing 15 to 18 miles an hour, so you might want to hold on to your hat. Tomorrow, we do have some thunderstorms, maybe heavy at times, moving in. The high will be 77 during the daytime and 63 during the overnight. 100% chance of rain for tomorrow. There's no way to sugarcoat that. We're going to see some heavy downpours on Tuesday and thunderstorms and some winds blowing up to 25 miles per hour. Again, hold on to your hat. Make sure you have an umbrella because tomorrow definitely looks like it's going to be one of those stormy days. But as they say, there's a silver lining in everything, and Wednesday, we're going to have nothing but bright sunshine. Thursday, nothing but bright sunshine. Now, Wednesday, the high is going to be 73 during the daytime, 50 in the overnight. Thursday, we're only going to get up to 60 degrees on Thursday, and the overnight will be 46 degrees. Whoa, yeah, time to crank up the heat. Forget about that AC. Now, winds will be blowing Thursday about 18 to 20 miles per hour. Slim to no chance of rain Thursday. Friday, much the same. Temperatures high during the day will only be 63 degrees. The overnight, again, quite chilly, down to 45. Sunny during the day. Winds coming out of the northwest at about 11 to 14 miles per hour. As we move back into the weekend, Saturday's going to be pretty mild. Kind of got that fall temperature thing going on. 66 during the daytime, 50 degrees in the overnight. Sunny, that's the good thing. About a 2% chance of rain for Saturday, which is like saying there's no rain. And winds will be much calmer, coming out of the north-northwest at only 6 miles per hour. Sunday, a little warmer, 70 degrees. Plenty of sunshine, only a 4% chance of rain. 59 in your overnight. And as we get back into the work week next week, Monday and Tuesday, right around 70, mostly sunny. A slight chance of rain on Tuesday, 15%. Winds blowing 10 miles an hour. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday next week looks like a catch-22 situation. Some rain, some sunshine, but we'll have that updated for you in the next program. And that is your extended weather forecast from Coastal Alabama Radio. And, you know, we talked about snow a few moments ago. There's no snow here in the forecast. So have a great week, everybody. Thanks for being here.
At a table for two, with candlelight and wine, that diamond burning holes in his pocket, thinking now's the perfect time. When he popped the question, he could see the teardrops fill her eyes. She said, I knew this was coming, and I'm sorry, but I hope you realize you can't make a heart love somebody. You can tell it what to do, but it won't listen at all. You can't make a heart love somebody. You can lead a heart to love, but you can't make it fall. Then she reached for his hand and said, I want you to know I've done everything that I know to make the feeling grow. I've begged and I pleaded with my heart there's no getting through. My heart's the only part of me that's not in love with you. But you can't make a heart love somebody. You can tell it what to do, but it won't listen at all. You can't make a heart love somebody. You can lead a heart to love, but you can't make it fall. You can't make a heart love somebody. You can tell it what to do, but it won't listen at all. You can't make a heart love somebody. You can lead a heart to love, but you can't make it fall. You can lead a heart to love, but you can't make it fall.
For Christian country.
Saying how it's gonna be so good, so beautiful. 10,000 hours, 10,000 more. Even though I don't tell you all the time, baby, blue ain't your color.
Driving in the car or on the app. Thanks for listening.
Baby plays the guitar, I'll pick a banjo now.
Coastal Alabama's all new Highway 98 Radio.
When we're responding to emergency runs, we need everybody's help to get there as fast as we can. So when you see the lights, move to the right.
For some children, America isn't the land of promise. It's a place where every day is a struggle. Because today in America, 1 in 6 children lives below the poverty line. For these children, living in poverty means going without medicine, going without food, going without a warm home, or even a roof over your head. And that's life for nearly 13 million children of all races, all across America. Where will you draw the line and get involved? You can help these children and their families find a way out of poverty for good. And you can make a difference in more ways than you think. Will you help? Go to povertyusa.org today, because 1 in 6 children in poverty is one too many. A message from the Catholic Campaign for Human Development.
If you're going to be home on Tuesday, tomorrow, in the afternoon, and you have nothing to do, or maybe you're visiting and, you've got a couple of hours on your hand, the Fairhope Police Department is presenting a 1-hour presentation of how to spot a scam. Tuesday, November the 19th, between the hours of 2 p.m. and 3 p.m. You can join them at the Reserve at Fairhope, right down there, close to town, 604 Reserve Loop. They're going to present the different scams that are happening right now. The police officers themselves will be stopping by to offer helpful tips, insights to enable you and your loved ones to avoid telephone, mail, and internet scams, which are every place today. It's just almost impossible to avoid them. You'll learn what a scam looks and sounds like, and you'll also discover the steps you can take to prevent yourself and your family members from becoming victims. Once again, that's going to be Tuesday, tomorrow afternoon, between 2 and 3 p.m. at the Reserve at Fairhope. You can RSVP by calling 251-255-4840. Once again, that's going to be 251-255-4840. This is a worthy piece of information. If you got the time, I highly recommend that you stop by and check it out.
I feel tears welling up cold and deep inside, like my heart's full of big break. And a stab of loneliness, sharp and painful, that I may never shake. You might say that I was taking it hard since you wrote me off with a call. But don't you wager that I'll hide in sorrow when I may lay right down and fall. Now the race is on and here comes pride in the backstretch. Heartache going to the inside. My tears are holding back there. I'm trying not to fall. My heart's out of the running. True love scratch for another's sake. The race is on and it looks like heartache, and the winner loses all. Suspecting what the final result would be. And how I lived in fear, waking up each morning, finding that you're gone from me. There's aching pain in my heart for today was the one I hated to face. Somebody new came up to win her, and I came out in second place. Now the race is on, and here comes pride in the backstretch. Heartaches going to the inside. My tears are holding back there. I'm trying not to fall. My heart's out of the running. True love scratch for another's sake. Race is on and it looks like heartaches, and the winner loses all. Pride in the backstretch, heartaches are going to the inside. My tears are holding back there, and trying not to fall. My heart's out of the running, true love scratch for another's sake. The race is on and it looks like heartaches, and the winner loses all. The winner loses all.
Good on earth, I hope.
You're listening to Coastal Alabama Radio, broadcasted right here in the Blue Ram Media Studios in Gulf Shores, Alabama. Welcome aboard. The City of Fairhope has just announced their Christmas schedule, and they're inviting each and every one of you to come out and enjoy the festivities starting on Thursday, the 21st at 5:30 p.m., the annual Fairhope lighting of the trees. On the 23rd, that's Saturday, at 6:30 p.m., the 14th annual Movie in the Street. On Sunday, the 24th, the fun and activities continue between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m., Fairhope's Christmas Open House. And on November the 30th, Small Business Saturday. Now, rolling into December, still plenty to do and see. On the 6th of December, which is a Friday, 7 p.m., Fairhope's Magical Christmas Parade kicks off. On Saturday, from 10:30 a.m. until noon, Santa will be in town. On the 14th of December, Saturday, from 10:30 to noon, Santa returns. Bring the kids downtown. And on Tuesday, December the 31st, from 8:30 p.m. until 12:30 a.m., it's the annual New Year's Eve family celebration. As you can see, so much to do and so little time. So get this on your calendar and don't miss all of the fun in Fairhope.
By my Cadillac, from the corner of my eye, I saw you and you laughed. You were sitting on the swing on your front porch, painting your nails like you were bored, and you yelled she was sure impressed with you. Well, I ain't first class, but I ain't white trash and wild and a little crazy too. Some girls don't like boys like me, oh, but some girls do. I yelled and asked if you would like a ride. When we pulled out of your yard, I bawled a tie. You was laughing at me, I was doing James Dean. You was the prettiest girl I'd ever seen. When you rolled your eyes and twirled my pink furred eyes. Well, I ain't first class, but I ain't white trash and wild and a little crazy too. Some girls don't like boys like me, oh, but some girls do. Someone for each of us, they say. Well, I ain't first class, but I ain't white trash. I'm wild and a little crazy too. Some girls don't like boys like me, oh, but some girls do. Well, I ain't first class, but I ain't white trash. I'm wild and a little crazy too. Some girls don't like boys like me, oh, but some girls do. I said some girls do. You know some girls do. Like boys like me. You know some girls do.
I always thought you were the best. I guess I always will. I always felt that we were blessed, and I feel that way still. Sometimes we took the hard road, but we always saw it through. If I had only one friend left, I'd want it to be you. Sometimes the world was on our side, sometimes it wasn't fair. Sometimes it gave a helping hand, sometimes we didn't care. 'Cause when we were together, it made the dream come true. If I had only one friend left, I'd want it to be you. Someone who understands me, knows me inside out, and helps keep me together, and believes without a doubt that I could move a mountain. Someone to tell it to. If I had only one friend left, I'd want it to be you. It made the dream come true. If I had only one friend left, I'd want it to be you. Someone who understands me and knows me inside out, and helps keep me together, and believes without a doubt I could move a mountain, someone to tell it to. If I had only one friend left, I'd want it to be you.
I've never seen Venice or slow danced under Paris lights. Never stood by the pyramids or hiked up the Great Divide. Well, I've never been to Times Square to celebrate the New Year, and I've never seen Willie Nelson live. And if I never get to, that's alright. 'Cause I've seen you with your hair down and your bare feet, dance around the living room, spilling wine on your dress. And I've seen you on a bench seat in a tank top and your blue jeans, getting your lipstick on my neck. So if all I do is live in this small town with you and never leave, I've seen all I need to see. I've never seen Ireland and those green hills that roll for miles. But my guess is that they ain't got nothing on your green eyes. And I've never seen Niagara Falls or stood inside the prison walls or cash recorded life. Some may say I'm missing out, that's a lie. 'Cause I've seen you and your songs on and you're singing words that are all wrong, and you swear to me that that's how it goes.
see.
Going up. You need to call the professionals at Mobile Bay Public Safety Patrol. 251-264-2498. Mobile patrols, residential communities, schools, churches, and businesses. Alarm response. Professionally trained law enforcement experience. Mobile Bay Patrol. 251-264-2498. Call them today and you'll sleep better tonight. Mobile Bay Patrol. We want to give a big shout out this morning to Training Officer Damian Rehorn with the Fairhope Police Department. He was recently promoted to sergeant because of his hard work and commitment to community and the law enforcement profession. Remember, if one of your coworkers or one of our community law enforcement, firefighters, EMS have been promoted or done something that they should be recognized for, send it to the news desk at bluerammedia.com. Congratulations, Sergeant.
your collar, well, it ain't my shade of pink. And I can tell by the smell of that perfume, it's like $40 too cheap. And there's a little wine stain on the pocket of your white cotton thread. Well, you drink beer and whiskey, boy, and you know I don't drink red. Found it over in the corner, wadded up on the bedroom floor. You should have hid it in a closet, you should have burned it, you should have lost it. Now I'll have to hang you out to try. Close me all your secrets to the line. Leave a glowing in a way to say goodbye to you. All those midnights sneaking in, I'm late again. Oh, I'm so sorry. All the Ajax in the world ain't gonna clean your dirty laundry. If the neighbors get to asking, I won't cover nothing up. I'll tell them every little detail, how you drug me through the mud. I'm gonna string up your old buttons down and slide it on the porch, just in case you get the nerve to come knocking on my door. Yeah, I'll have to hang you out to try. Close me all your secrets to the line. Leave a glowing in a way to say goodbye to you. All those midnights sneaking in, I'm late again. Oh, I'm so sorry. All the Ajax in the world ain't gonna clean your dirty laundry. Found it over in the corner, wadded up on the bedroom floor. You should have hid it in a closet, you should have burned it, you should have lost it. Now I'll have to hang you out to try. Close me all your secrets to the line. Leave a glowing in a way to say goodbye to you. All those midnights sneaking in, I'm late again. Oh, I'm so sorry. All the Ajax in the world ain't gonna clean your dirty laundry.
Christmas is in the air all along the Gulf Coast. Starting November 15th all the way through Christmas Eve, you can bring your kids on the weekends to the wharf for your photo to be taken, of course, with Santa. Fridays from 3 to 6 p.m., Saturdays from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m., and on Sundays noon to 6. The wharf also has a Build-A-Beer workshop that could prove to be the perfect spot to create together. And while you're out driving around looking at the lights, don't forget Bellingraph Gardens each year has a magical Christmas light festivities that you don't want to miss. More than 3 million lights, 1,100 set pieces, 15 scenes, and 65-acre gardens. Contact Bellingraph today for your tickets. Open nightly from 5 until 9 p.m. from November 29th through January 5th. And if that wasn't enough to do here along the Gulf Coast, ice skating is back at the wharf. Started on the 15th of this month, and it's going to run through January 20th. They have a great skating ring all set up at the wharf. Skate for $15 or skate and ride the Ferris wheel for $20. It's an exciting place to be this time of year. You'll also find a movie theater, a spa, boutique shopping, lots of restaurants, and some of your favorites. I'll tell you what, if you want it be out there in the festivities here along the Gulf Coast, you definitely want to stop at the wharf. And let's not forget, OWA also has holiday tree lighting, music shows, and so much more, starting November the 23rd through December the 15th, 7 p.m. And nightly, you can go on down there and check out all of the activities. And you know what? I'm not even listing half of what they have going on. And let's not forget about downtown Fairhope. What a beautiful place to be this time of the year. Everything's lit up. Everything's very festive. Do your shopping and your dining, and let your kids drop a letter off to Santa at the Fairhope Welcome Center. Don't stray away. There's so much to see and do here along Alabama's beautiful Gulf Coast.
He had hard work caked on his overalls, sweat on his neck, chaw in his jaw, when a stranger pulled up and met him outside his barn. Said, "Sir, I don't know if you ever would, but I built houses and neighborhoods, and I was wondering if you'd ever want to sell your farm." With his old dog barking and running around, he paused for a second, spit on the ground and kicked a little gravel, looked down and said, "This is my dirt, these are my fields, where I harvest what I plant. That little pond, I catch bluegill, I built that barn with my two hands, where I raise my babies, a piece of me. Now this ain't just a piece of land, the money be great, but I can't part ways with a life that works. You can't put a greenback dollar on what it's worth. This is my dirt." Great-granddaddy bought it for 100 an acre. He just got married when he signed the papers. Him and his brothers framed that old farmhouse. Every fence post here we put in the ground, ran the barbed wire and pulled the plow. Every last day bell we built it. Yeah, I'd hate to be the first to sell it. This is my dirt, these are my fields, where I harvest what I plant. That little pond, I catch bluegill, I built that barn with my two hands, where I raise my babies, a piece of me. Now this ain't just a piece of land, the money be great, but I can't part ways with a life that works. You can't put a greenback dollar on what it's worth. This is my dirt. This is where 5 generations have prayed for rain. They'll cover me in it when the good Lord calls my name. This is my dirt, these are my fields, where I harvest what I plant. That little pond, I catch bluegill, I built that barn with my two hands, where I raise my babies, a piece of me. Now this ain't just a piece of land, the money be great, but I can't part ways with a life that works. You can't put a greenback dollar on what it's worth. This is my dirt. Yeah, this is my dirt. Yeah, this is my dirt. Where I harvest what I plant. This is my dirt. Where I raise my babies. This is my dirt.
It's good to see your face again. It's been a while.
How am I doing? Well, I get by somehow. You sure look good since your new love came in your life. You know I didn't see that fire in you he's found. Oh, but I can see it now. Oh, I never saw that look in your eyes, and I never had you hold me that tight, and I never saw you dance with your feet off the ground. Oh, but I see it now. Holding him, you never looked more beautiful. Letting go has been so hard on me, and sitting here it's clear to see what he means to you. The way you look at him, it ain't no mystery. He's all I couldn't be. Oh, I never saw that look in your eyes, and I never had you hold me that tight, and I never saw you dance with your feet off the ground. Oh, but I see it now. I never saw you dance with your feet off the ground. Oh, but I see it now.
OWA has just announced that they are lowering the ticket prices for those of us who live here along the Gulf Coast. According to OWA Parks, they're going to lower the tickets for those living in Baldwin and Mobile County, Escambia County, Alabama, and Escambia County, Florida. According to the information, passes reduction will also include the water park and other activities. According to recent rankings, OWA's park was rated number 4 out of all of the parks across the nation. For more information and ticket prices, go to visitowa.com and click on ticket information. They want to make sure that it's affordable for those of us who live here. Many times, these type of parks, they attract visitors, vacationers, but they want us. That's me and you, who live here permanently to enjoy the same things and at a lower price. So check them out today at OWA's website.
Some skies rain, some skies shine. Trouble's always been a friend of mine. Ain't nothing new, so I ain't scared.
The wind can take me, it don't matter where. So I won't run, and I won't hide. No one gets out of here alive. Good or bad when the jury's in, I hope they know I did it. When a rumor is I said it, you can bet I probably meant it. I've been drunk and I've been sober, hit the under and the over, been caught between the praying and the sinning. I may be losing, I may be winning, life's for the living. So I'm out here in it. Made a love, ain't in my cause. I tell you that, still hear you all. On again, off again, and on again. The worst and the best that I've ever been. Good or bad when the jury's in, I hope they know I did it. When a rumor is I said it, you can bet I probably meant it. I've been drunk and I've been sober, hit the under and the over, been caught between the praying and the sinning. I may be losing, I may be winning, life's for the living. So I'm out here in it. I won't run, I won't hide. No one gets out of here alive. I've been drunk and I've been sober, hit the under and the over, still caught between the praying and the sinning. Life's for the living. So I'm out here in it.
Blue Ram Media Group invites you to advertise your business, your service, or even your help wanted ads right here on Coastal Alabama's Highway 98 Radio. With thousands of listeners every single show and tens of thousands who read all of our publications, you'll reach those people that you want to reach, instead of people who don't even read or listen to the product. Contact us at helpdesk at bluerammedia.com today. For just dollars, instead of hundreds or thousands, just a few dollars a day, you'll reach those who are looking for your service or product, or who's looking for a job. Helpdesk at bluerammedia.com. Well, thank you all for being with me on today's program. Of course, you know what time it is. Time to wrap it up and get on down the road. And we've had a great time and I really enjoyed it this morning. And I hope that you did too. Remember, if you see news happening, please send that info to newsdesk at bluerammedia.com. And we got a lot going on for the rest of the year. Be looking forward to all of the stuff that's happening here, and we're going to keep you as informed as possible. Of course, there's a lot of musical events and a lot of Christmas tree lightings, and we've got a whole schedule that we announce every program, and we'll keep you updated best we can. Remember, if you're driving on down the road, county road, interstate, back road, dry road, wet road, it doesn't matter, be sure that if there's a red light or blue light, siren sounding behind you, that you pull to the right as quickly and safely as possible. And if you're along the interstate, make sure that if they are on the side of the road or there's an accident, please move to the left or to the right, whichever direction that they're directing you, as safely and swiftly as possible. We want to make sure that everybody gets home safe. Until the next time, y'all be safe and be blessed, and we'll see you back here on the radio.